Tonight, you could be getting severe weather threats quicker than usual. The National Weather Service plans to relocate its radar tower in Shallotte.
Now, officials have asked to move the Doppler radar for years because of the trees that keep the radar beam from seeing some approaching storms. WECT's Anna Austin Boyers has details of the Weather Service getting the green light to make that move. Now, Anna Austin, we've reported that a lot of people have pushed for this for a while now.
Yeah, John, even though the project will take close to 3 years or more to complete, everyone I talked to is relieved that it's finally being moved.
We only had about 5 minutes notice to the approach of the tornado.
A little over a year ago, neighbors of Ocean Ridge Plantation watched in horror as a deadly tornado ripped through their community.
She was all by herself. She didn't even realize that a tornado had hit, so it was indeed very scary.
Questions have remained about what could have happened with a little more notice. The only issue is the area's Doppler radar in Shallotte has been surrounded by a growing forest for years, making pinpoint forecasts difficult. The National Weather Service plans a new $5 million relocation project, and first responders believe it could make a real difference.
Improving the safety and giving folks notification early so they can take shelter or evacuate, whatever the severe weather threat is, they can do so as fast as possible.
The project will start this fall, and it could take up to 3 years to complete. Neighbors say they're glad their concerns are finally being heard.
It's wonderful that the National Weather Service recognized that that was a big issue and that our end of the county really has been impeded from getting those notices very early.
Some details of the project are still unknown, like how long the radar will be out of commission. But those who have dealt with severe weather hope the new radar location will prevent further tragedies.
We can minimize the damage, minimize the loss of life or injuries by having more advanced warning. It helps everybody.
Now, a new location hasn't been set for the tower yet, but we'll keep you posted when those plans are in place. Anna Austin Boyers, WECT News.
The National Weather Service is moving its weather radar from Shallotte to a new location, potentially leaving our area without a weather radar for up to 2 months. WECT's Cassie Simmons has more on how the process works and what's being done to make sure you stay safe from storms.
30 years ago, this was the prime location for a weather radar, but now I'm told that towering pine trees are blocking the signal. It's a move years in the making. A National Weather Service warning coordination meteorologist tells us it's the result of an impact survey after finding the weather radar in Shallotte wasn't detecting everything it should.
And there's multiple scans up through the atmosphere that we're looking at, and those lowest scans are the ones being blocked by the trees.
That means things farther from the radar might not be so easily picked up, including devastating storms like hurricanes and tornadoes.
This is perfect timing to start this process of getting this from here to wherever point B is going to be.
However, when it's time to disassemble the radar and take it someplace else, our area will be without one for up to 2 months.
We would have coverage from the adjacent radars in Columbia, Charleston, Raleigh, and Morehead City to kind of help fill in that gap while that process is going on. And we're also told that there'd be no downtime during the hurricane season.
Those 6 to 8 weeks without the weather radar won't happen for a few years. I'm told first the National Weather Service has to find the perfect location for the new radar. In Shallotte, Cassie Simmons, WECT News.